Good morning, Kendra. How are you? I saw that you just put up a video I haven't seen yet about what's for supper or something in a chat. So I'm going to go back and watch. How is your weekend going to be? Is it going to be busy? Me too. I'm having my iced coffee. No, actually, today it's cloudy. It's cool, and excuse me. They predicted that it's the sun will come out around 11, and then it's only going to be like 80, but it might be a little humid, but it's going to be a nice day compared to all the rain we've had and the humidity. While you're up so early, it's 8:15 here, so now are you drinking hot coffee or iced coffee? Oh, that's nice. It's going to be a hot one. I didn't think it got that hot there. Oh, okay. Oh, I can't stomach. In the summer, there's something about hot coffee. I can't stomach it at all, no matter what time of day. Oh, wow. But you don't get the humidity, do you? A good friend of mine lives in Oak Harbor. Oh, wow. Tornado Alley, huh? Yeah, I have a cousin that lives there, and they've had quite a few scares. Nope, no breakfast today. Not yet, anyway. I just want my coffee, and then I'm gonna do some laundry, and I'll see what else happens. Good morning, Jonathan. Welcome. It's so quiet. I have the living room doors like to um to my porch. I have a closed-in porch, and it's right off the living room. So I have the doors open, and it, it's just like an addition to the living room. Kind of, it looks so nice. I gotta get my chair out there because I like to sit out there in the summer, have my coffee, especially when I watch the when I get rid of the watch the sun come up in the morning. And I like to read out there in the afternoon, or do up a word puzzle or something. How did I manage to get rid of it? It just, it was something that I was eating that was aggravating it. You want to know what it was? I'll tell you. Peanut M&Ms. I can't. There's something about chocolate they said aggravates it, and I didn't know until it happened. So I haven't had any chocolate. I've been a very good girl, and it hasn't bothered me. But thank you for asking. I know that there's medicine you could take. They call this a pseudo gout. I don't know. There's a difference. Well, I think this is directly caused by what you eat, I think. And then regular gout is the like the acid in your blood or something. Hey Lisa, do you know I was literally gonna try to find your email and ask you if you were okay. I'm gonna give you a wrench, girl. Okay, so now people can connect with you directly. Yeah, the crystals, yeah. If you're into gardening, Lisa has a real nice channel. Okay. Oh, I know it. They can wreak havoc. Do you have any kind of fence or anything? Or I mean, it doesn't matter because the deers are tall. They're just gonna, But maybe like rabbits could. I don't know. The rabbits are cute though. I'm not saying deer aren't cute. They're kind of intimidating. They're just so huge. So I got my first cucumber yesterday for my garden. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, they are the pickling cukes. I'll have more this week. It's a little bit. Everything's like a little bit late because it was just so cold. We had a very cold spring. It didn't really warm up until first week of June. I'll probably just munch on it. But when I do make pickles from them, I'll make refrigerator pickles. I don't want to can them because they come mushy. Everybody says the same. They don't unless you put there's something you can put in there. Um, I forgot the name of it. Well, they call it pickle crisp, but I don't want to add that to any. I don't want anything added to my food. Yeah, yeah, that's usually it. We've had so much rain this year. I think actually my peas are done, so I'm gonna have to go pull those out today. Good morning, Frank. How are you? Welcome. Oh no, that sounds good. I like the cube sliced with like a purple onion and oil and vinegar. Oh my gosh. Here's something about cucumbers. Pick them when they're like a decent size because once you let them get really, really big, the plant thinks it's done and you won't get any more cucumbers. Now, don't quote me on that because I'm not an expert, but I have found that to be true. Yeah, but they do. They grow overnight. It's just, especially if you get rain, it's crazy. Frank, what part of the country or world are you from? Yeah, I found out the hard way. Cucumber, Q. Yeah, we say cucumber. Or you know what we actually say? Cukes. Well, my little daughter, a granddaughter, the youngest one, she was about 2 or 3, and she used to love like vegetables, like you'd have to chop them up like really tiny, and she'd love them. And I sat and I says, "What kind of veggies do you want?" And I'm naming all the vegetables that I had available for her, and she says, "I want Q numbers." I said, "All right, you want Q numbers?" Yeah, I want Q numbers. And watermelon, she used to call water lemons. They are, and they grow so fast, Kendra. Oh my gosh. The other day you were talking about your granddaughter, how she's changed in 1 year. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Mine are 20 and 13. The sisters 7 years apart. Yes, Lucy, you know I have my iced coffee. With just plain milk and sugar. That's how I like my coffee. Although I did like the almond coconut iced coffee I made. I did a video a couple weeks ago that came out really good. You're in Florida, Frank? How is your weather down there? We'll be here. It's been hot, huh? Yeah. Well, it's summertime. Do you have a garden? Kendra drinks coffee, hot coffee in the morning, she said. You drinking your coffee, Lisa? Frank, you drinking coffee? Oh, that's nice. Iced or hot? I have to literally make another pot of iced coffee if I want more. I don't feel like it, so I have some in a glass. That'll be it for a while. You drink hot coffee? Ah, I love my iced coffee. That's the problem. So I'm not gonna make another because I make my coffee stovetop, but I'm not gonna make any more coffee till I drink enough water. So I gotta get at least half my day's water in before I have more coffee because it's just not good for you. Yeah, I drink cold coffee or iced coffee from like May to October. Me and my mother, she used to like her hot coffee even in the summer. And one day I says, "Well, it's so hot, Ma." I said, "Why don't you just try some iced coffee in the morning?" And she was, in 80s and 90s. And she goes, "All right, I'll try it." Like after all those years, right? And I got her hooked on iced coffee in the morning, even in the summer. And she says, "I don't want to see hot coffee till October." And we used to laugh. And we knew right around May 1st we'd start with the iced coffee. That was our joke. I mean, she'd sit there and she used to drink out of a straw, drink her coffee, and she'd be drinking her coffee and she'd be sucking it down like it was a shake. I like one iced coffee in the morning and one in the early afternoon. Can't be too late or I'll be up all night. Oh yeah, she was spunky anyway. Don't get drunk. she was she was a spitfire. I tell this little story a lot, but I'm going to say it again just because it's just making me laugh thinking about it. I took care of her at home, but about a week or so before she passed, she had to go to a hospice center. So she's there, and it was like 2 or 3 days before she passed. And she was sleeping a little bit, and then she woke up, and she was blind, so she didn't know I was in the. Well, she knew I was in the room. I swear to God, she used to smell me, but she's calling me Sandy, and I said, "Yeah." I said, "Mom, right here." And she put her head towards where she heard my voice coming from, and she says, "Do they have coffee in this place?" So we got her a nice coffee or a hot coffee. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. I'm like, that was the last thing I gave her was her coffee. She didn't have anything to eat or drink after that. Oh my goodness. she was just such a riot. I do have videos of her, and you can look through. It'll say like 89-year-old Armenian, 90-year-old Armenian, like whatever age she was up until 93. And it's just chit chatting with her, and she didn't even know I had her on YouTube. And I'm just videoing it, filming it, and we just had a blast. I mean, the silly things her and I used to get into. Yep, she wanted her coffee. Oh, Mike, you don't like cold coffee? I like it in the summer. I have to have it in the summer. Mike is another a loyal fan of mine. Mike, are you in? If I'm not mistaken, are you in Germany? And also, if you need the captions to be turned on into German, let me know. I think my captions are on. I'm gonna have another sip of coffee now. Yes. Oh, it's nice and cold. Even the glass stays nice and cold. That's why I like it in a glass. You know, there's a joke Italians say, and like, how was iced coffee invented? And they'll say, well, years ago, the old Italian ladies didn't were too cheap to throw the coffee out, so they saved it and threw an ice cube in it in the summer. And here's another funny story. I was clipping some mint from my garden the other day, and I remembered mom telling me a story. And she said she was Armenian and Turkish. Well, we found out Turkish, but she was raised Armenian. So we're mixed in. We're confused on our ethnic background here. But anyway, she said when, like in the summer, after dinner, everybody would sit outside on the porch and they would talk. And she's going back to like the 30s, in the 40s. She's telling me, and she said, we didn't even have lawn chairs. We just took our kitchen chairs or whatever we had. We'd bring it down. We'd sit on the porch, and all the neighbors would talk. And she said, and then after they'd go for a walk. And she says, but all the ladies would have um like a branch of fresh mint wrapped in a handkerchief, and they used to keep it in their hand. And I said, what? She said, yeah. She said the handkerchief was in case they sweat, and the mint was so that they didn't smell. If you went near them, you'd always smell the mint. I was like, OMG. I was dying, like rolling on the floor, dying. In the summer, I get up very early. In the winter, I'm in bed at 4 in the afternoon, and I can sleep till 8 the next morning. Yeah, they all do. They do. And yeah, even in Armenia, like they don't have all this stuff. Okay, so I'll try to remember that. The houses were greased. Yeah. Yeah. I can feel it getting humid. Humid. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday to you too, girl. Yeah, it's getting humid. It's nasty. Oh no. Now, where were you heading? I, you said you were traveling and it was a road trip, I think. Yeah, to dry it out. Yeah. Yeah, that's another trick that people don't realize. If you put the heat on, it does dry it out. Okay. It just seems like it's humid all over the country. It's just, oh wow. There's a lot of bugs that will be careful. The humidity is what's drawing them all. Oh, that's sweet. I'm sure you're going to enjoy your time with them. Already? That's funny. You know, you want to know the truth? I use a tiny bit of Dawn in a bucket. I have one of those, and I'll use like, you know, the Swiffer dry mop. I'll get one of those and I'll like dampen it in the bucket of water, like make it a little bit wet, and wring it out, put it on the dry mop, and just go over it like that. But I've been using Murphy's oil soap, which I think keeps it a lot better. I mean, the house was built in the 30s, so it's almost 100 years old, you know. But the floors are in pretty good condition. We used to have carpet, and then we wanted it taken out. And I didn't ever want to risk my parents falling because at least if there was carpet, there was the padding under it. You know what I mean? Um, but then, I don't know, about a year before my mom passed, I said, you know what? She doesn't walk around anymore anyway. She was in a wheelchair. So I'm like, all right, I pulled them all up. I don't either. Um, I don't like carpet either, but I have like an area rug it's like a almost not shaggy, but it's like really soft and it's gray. Um, and I'm on the couch, so it's under the couch, a rocking chair and a coffee table, and then I have a like a chocolate brown one under the dining room table, and it's enough. You know, I mean, I can roll them up, take them outside, and wash them, and you know, Yeah, I don't like carpet either. I just don't. And why cut? I mean, if you have hardwood floors, like why cover them? This is, and it's more sanitary. I don't know. I just like it better. All right, you have a wonderful day. Stay away from the bugs, and I hope the weekend goes by fast for you. Thanks for coming by. She's a sweetie. Kendra, do you have hardwoods too? Well, you must if you took up the carpet. Well, the only boy. Oh, sorry, Frank. Hey, Crystal, good morning. How are you? No, we took a little Himalayan carpet. No, we put here. Oh, that's nice. Good morning, Honcho. Yeah, this is a coffee party. Blessings to you too. I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much for coming by. Um, you got your coffee. Good for you. You got cinnamon coffee. We're all drinking coffee. Nobody's here is drinking tea. There's nothing wrong with teetoters, but I like coffee. Oh, how come? Why could be shutting down your channel, Frank? Don't shut it down. Just take a break if you feel like you need one. See? Just take a break. Yeah, that's like that sleepy time. I buy the sleepy time extra and I keep it because if I need to sleep, sometimes I just can't fall asleep. If you shut down your channel, you're going to lose everybody that's on there, all your hours, all your following, all the hard work you put in. that's nice. I never heard of basil tea. Yes, Kendra, you're right. Well, Frank, we're going to connect with you. I'm drying. I'm dehydrating all my mint, and I'm for the winter for mint tea. There's nothing beats the fresh herbs. I'm telling you, the flavor is so different, such more intense. Yeah, I never heard of basil tea. I guess you can make tea out of anything, you know. Do you put anything in the basil tea? Like, do you mix another flavor with it? Do you add some fruit to it? Like, I don't. Wow. Do you know I didn't grow basil this year? I better get going, huh? You add honey. Okay. Oh, it's so nice. I just now put mine away. I'm like, okay, I need a break. I was just tired of looking at it. But that stuff is great dehydrated, I'm telling you. Yes, it is. You know what? Honey, tea, water, and lemon are great for a cough. I think it's the only time I really use honey. Wow, that's great. I'm glad. This is the first year I haven't grown basil, and I need to grow more parsley and oregano. I mean, the three basics. I don't have them. What kind of an Italian am I? Yeah, they changed the zones. I don't know where I am. I'll be honest with you. Do you remember that? Kendra, Kendra, listen, do you remember back in the days they would get whiskey and rub it on your gums when you were teething? Oh gosh, okay, that's awful. Like, can you imagine doing that now? And when we had a fever, like a high fever, I remember my mother giving us a sponge bath with uh lukewarm water and like rubbing alcohol. Oh my God. But it used to bring down our fevers. What was it? Now you're a nurse, right? Zone 300? I don't know. I just think it's a troll. I'm Joe Woodrow. I don't know, somebody out here. Yeah, that was funny. The whiskey on the gums. That's terrible. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, he's there. So you're in zone six, Brian? Oh, okay. Okay, I think we're all in the USA too. Mike was here. I believe he's in Germany, but he might have left the chat. But we're all in the US here too, as far as I know. I know, huh? Just trying to survive. I know. You got to do the best you can, with whatever it is you have and be around positive, happy people, not people that are going to bring you down or drain you. It sure is. It's unrecognizable. Oh, I used to like the B-52s. I know it. Well, we're going to try. That's why you got to be happy. You have to laugh. You have to be around positive people. We will. Lisa, we're all gonna recover. It's just like the floods and just everything. It's just yes. Thank you, Brian. That's right. Time for more coffee. I'm having a nice leisurely morning. I love it. Same to you, Hanjo. Be blessed. Yeah, I am doing a lot of crafts and hobbies now. And I'm playing it smart. Anything that I want to can, if it's stuff from the garden or whatever, or even broth, stuff like that. I'm freezing everything, and when the weather gets cool, the end of September, I'm gonna take out the canner and then I'll start canning. I'm not spending my summer canning food like I have been the last couple of years. I'm just enjoying it, doing things that I enjoy doing. My bucket list is going great. Yeah, like why do it all now? Like I don't mind dehydrating because that's nothing. You put it on the dehydrator, you walk away. But the canning is a lot of work. Yeah, well, I'm gonna be doing one for every season. So so far I went fishing once, I went to the beach once. Um, I've been at my friend's pool a lot, but you know, she hasn't been feeling good, so I think she's a little better now, but we'll probably go to the beach this coming week. If not, maybe even tomorrow, who knows? Yeah, just write down things you want to do because, you could say it all you want, but if you don't set that goal and write it down, it's really never going to happen. It's just like a wish at that point. I did fly the kite that I wanted to fly, and I still have it. We're going to do it again, but at least I did it once. I wanted to make sure I did it once, and yeah, I'm going to look forward to some summer activity. I have not declined one invitation all summer. If I get invited to something, I go. Kendra, that was from the Dollar Tree last summer. Well, Lisa, go to the Dollar Tree, get a kite, and go down where it's windy, down the beach or somewhere, and go fly that kite. $1.25. It is such a fun activity. It really is a lot of fun. I mean, you could spend more on a kite, but if you just want the experience and you haven't flown one, just go get one from the Dollar Tree. Yeah, yeah, she's Lisa. She's a beautiful gardening channel. And I remember her, she came on my channel last year and she's like, my mom had a green thumb, but I don't think I can grow anything. And I'm like, yes, you can. And Michelle from Life Changes, every Saturday morning, she does a reading from Psalms in her prayer garden. And it's absolutely beautiful. You can hear the birds, and it's just so. I guess she'll be uploading that if she hasn't already. I'm definitely going to watch that today, too. I know for $1.25. Kendra has a great channel, too. She has a lot of hauls and crafting, and she does a lot of nice stuff. She's comical. You know what, Kendra? I found you, as a matter of fact, there was a night I couldn't sleep. I was wide awake, had too much coffee, too late in the day, and I was just scrolling through and you were on there and you were doing a haul and I was like, oh, I never saw this woman before. And then I looked at the time and I was like, wow, she videos in the middle of the night. Oh, it was very early morning. And I remember you said something about you had to have your coffee, and I'm like, okay, I have a lot in common with this woman. $1.75. I heard $1.50. Yeah, they're getting us ready for. They're going to transition to a regular Family Dollar or something. That's terrible. I'm going to get there soon. I want to get some stuff. Um, I had a leaky pipe situation in my basement, and it didn't cause a lot of damage, but I had to throw away because I had them in a bin, all my fall decorations, right? But the cover wasn't on tight enough. So the cover was like off to the side, and everything got full of water, so I had to throw it all out. So I'm going to need all new fall decorations, and I really didn't want to because I had some nice ones, but I had to get rid of them. Yeah, just the fall ones, which is okay, but as far as those little crafty things, as far as I know, Target has their dollar section when you first walk in. Well, they used to. So I mean, that's like a mini Dollar Tree right there. Just go in there, you know. Yeah, it was a shame, and I had to throw out curtains. So now I need curtains. I'm like, oh no. Yeah, I noticed that you've been getting them there. That's a good place too. Because you get like a bag or like a bundle of something. I know that Crystal from Mainly Italian, she did a haul the other day from the Dollar Tree, like a summer decor haul. And it was really nice. It was a nice yeah, try it. It's worth it. I mean, if you don't find anything, you don't. But also, I'm gonna start checking out that dollar section at Target and see what they got. Yeah, okay, Crystal, good. I was just telling everyone that you did a good haul the day before yesterday from the Dollar Tree. That was really nice. I'm glad you got your summer decorations. I know everybody does, especially from the Dollar Tree. Oh, okay. Roundabouts. You mean road? We call them rotaries. Roundabout. It sounds so country. I have nothing to do today but laundry. That's it. The roundabouts. That is funny. I get confused on them. I really do. Good for you. Another hole. That's good. Yeah, I get really confused. I'm glad everybody connected. The sun's coming out here, so it's gonna be nice. It looks like it is anyway. You never know. Wait 5 minutes, the weather will change. Move it or sell it. Oh boy. You ladies are funny. Hey, good morning, Janet. How are you? We're just about to sign off because I stay on for an hour. Yeah, we just had coffee and I want to go start my laundry. That's all I have to do today. I just want to get it out of the way. Yeah, see, I drink a nice coffee too. I am too. Well, ladies, I have laundry to do and gonna take a shower, start my day, and I hope it's a fun one. My 2 loads of laundry. Oh, dear Lord. You're very welcome. Okay, everybody have a blessed day. All right, and check out each other's channel and support each other. And we have a real. I have the best community. I have the best people on here. So, all right, folks, I am on my way. I will catch you next time. Have a great day.